Hi everyone, welcome for this new weekly community show. Today we are speaking about the August patch, so it's pretty exciting. A lot of people are very excited about this patch that bring first the hunting logs, which is a really fun activity that everyone can tackle in. May you be a new player, or may you be an older player, or may you be right in the middle. It doesn't matter, everyone will kind of take part of it. You can either focus on it or just do it as you play normally. It will be a little plus, a little addition to spice up the game. We do also have a new Ember Vein, as well as some polishing to all Ember Vein. And this patch is called The Power of Ember Veins. The new Ember Vein is for the level 42 plus and onwards, so it's really an endgame Ember Vein. It is situated in Highlands Hills, in the higher level part, in the northern part, which is the level 40 part. As for the hunting log, like I say, it's benefited everyone, and the new Ember Vein are decorated a little bit differently. You can have seen this pulsing effect. It serves several purposes. First of all, it differentiates the Ember Vein from the regular vein, and there's a reason for that you will discover one day, maybe, possibly. It's really also underline the fact that it's a place filled with the ember power, and that's are imbued by the power of the ember. It also gives you a good indication to where the entrance is. So the fact that it's pulsing by waves, you know where the flow is. And so the center is the entrance of the Ember Vein. Therefore, if you lost inside the Ember Vein, you can follow the direction to find your way back to the source, right? So that's also a second aspect to it that you may have not think about. What's new? We are very excited to bring this month's patch to you all. It includes substantial changes to the combat feels of the game in the form of reduced execution times and increased NPC difficulty at higher level. Important to note, at higher level. We are also introducing the hunting log to help you keep track of how many rats you have actually slain. It also includes a new Ember Vein for players in the low to mid 40s, and improvement to ruptures and drift visuals. Oh, let's not forget 3 new quests, along with a slew of bug fixes and improvement. Let's start immediately with the bug fixes and improvement tech. Fix an issue where the NPC rolled back into you after being stunned. Fix an issue where the light of sight check was failing for unconscious players in some location. This should be far more reliable. Fix an animation issue that will sometimes result in your character dropping into the ground or performing a flying kick. Fix an issue where guards were not helping against previously passive creature, for example, dog. Improved respawn reliability in the Meadowlands Oasis area. Through the Wall Cave and up until you enter the Spider Cave, you will respawn in the southeast at the river, north of the Wolf Cave. Once in the Spider Cave, you will respawn in the southwest of the zone, just north of the Spider Plateau entrance, which is quite important because you have you had before people respawning at different places and stuff like that. It's a little bit annoying, so here it will have more logic to the respawn point. As a remembrance, you do not have a respawn point inside the Wolf Spider Cave at the Oasis. You don't have that. So you are respawning outside, either by the Wolf Cave entrance or by the Spider Cave entrance. Weapon abilities no longer execute if your weapon is broken. You will instead be notified that they are broken. Improved NPC navigation preferences. Animals should now be more likely to avoid paths when wandering, which is nice. enabled new decal tech. This allows us to exclude players, NPCs, weapons, etc. from receiving the projected red-blue targeting reticle. Environment art removed a number of non-interactive ladders. RIP. So what I wish is that we had more interactive ladders, not less ladders, but that's just me. Ashen creatures will now sound a bit different from their non-Ashen counterparts. Fixed the number of environmental props and stock spots in Red Shore, Forgotten Depth, North Ridge, Grimstone Canyon, Highland Hills and New Haven City. Fixed some navigation issue over certain rocks in Red Shore and associated zones. Reduced the size of a large rock in Red Shore and associated zone that was allowing NPC to spawn inside of it. Performance improvement to Red Shore Ridge and Freehold. Performance improvement for Embering VFX. Enabled a well-traveled road heading south from the crossroad in Meadowland. The rope in Undercroft should be much easier to interact with. Isn't that awesome? What a nice change, you see, Smartburn? Your feedback has been useful. Interface added a long overdue item count to the crafting interface output preview and added the hunting log, see below. We're going to discuss about that in detail. Design, oh my god, there is so much. Added crafted tag to Firewater quest reward so that it will better stack with crafted version. Ammo crafted with Raven Feather output new feathered arrow. No issue that only imbued arrow and non-imbued bolt are working. Slackjack, Muck Reapers and Pterodiles have now pursue abilities. Range attack used while chasing targets. Ore spawned in Southern Highland increased. Reduced Mandrake Woodclane Mangrove respawn rate in Southern Highland Hills. Smuggler Cap armor weight corrected to 0. Kingguard's Kingguard's shield reduced resist amount to balance against similar item. Death Door can now be used on unconscious players. Fixed an issue preventing most heal from being interrupted. Healing interruption rates have been reduced from initial value. They start at 33% chance and reduce to 0% chance after half the execution time has completed. Fixed an issue with mobs self-healing attack incorrectly healing them after the initial attack had missed. Fixed an issue preventing mobs from taking full advantage of haste buff or innate haste values. Notabilities make named mobs a bit more dangerous. Fixed an issue where ore will spawn at the Forgotten Depth door. Grudbat ears are now stackable. Mole bears are now skinnable. Ashen Mangrove reduced damage shield damage. Harvesting resource from slain mobs will grant up to 3 resources depending on the difficulty of the mob. Carcass are now carcass parts. Coal and graphite reduced chance to drop, increase amount dropped. Those share loot chances with gem. We wanted to have them available but not feel like you're not getting something in return when it pulls coal over a gem. Rat debuff Festering Strike no longer reduce health regen. Alright, quest and lore. Fixed a typo on Meadowlands abandoned farm door. Irreconcilable differences should now properly assign titles to players upon completion. Titles will be retroactively applied to players who have already completed the quest. Add the following quest: in the name of science, the lost settlers into the shrieking warrens. Ability execution adjustment. With the aim of improving the feels of combat without drastically changing the formula, we have enhanced our execution pipeline to better support instant execution. With this improved tech in place, we have reduced a number of ability execution times. The majority of non-healing abilities have had their execution time reduced by once again. We also have improved the timing of most ability animation, or replaced them all together to better align with those new execution time. Risk versus reward and difficulty adjustment. Reduction to ability execution time create an imbalance in players' damage, further shortening mob uptime. While addressing this point, we also thought to address balances issue at higher levels across the board. Armor, health, and outgoing damage have all increased for mobs, increased more significantly at the higher level of 30+. We recognize this slowed player progression, so we also have reduced the amount of experience required per level at 25+. The reductions range from about 10% to level 25 to about 35% at level 49, while the early part of the game remains largely unchanged. Please note that your current level and percentage level progression on your character will be unchanged. Alright, so basically what's going on here is that you do have the combat that is a little bit faster spaced because all of the execution timer have been reduced, so a lot of abilities are reduced so you can use more abilities, therefore the mobs are dying faster, but we wanted to avoid that, so we have been increasing armor, health and outgoing damage for mobs, and to certain extent through all the levels, the first levels being unchanged. The hunting log. The long-awaited hunting log have finally arrived. This new feature tracks the kill count of specific creatures. As your kill count goes up, you will unlock perks in the form of title and stat bonuses. Each perk is a decision to be made. Title perk allow you to choose one of the 2 available titles, while stat perks allow you to choose a single stat bonus from the 3 available options, which are unique to each creature. The titles are purely cosmetic, while the stat bonus apply only when engaged with that specific creature. In other words, the stat will not be reflected on your character sheet. All of this can be tracked via the new tab added to the log window aptly named Hunting. When selected, you will find a list of which creator you currently have a log for, how many kills into your current tiers you are, and the total amount of kills. If you have any perk available to select, it will be highlighted in blue to draw your attention to it. When selecting an individual log entry, the right panel will show the creator name, total kills, and stat tally in the upper right portion. In the lower section, you will find your progress through your current tier, and below that which tier perk you have chosen and which are available. When a perk becomes available, a button will show, allowing you to select one of the available options. All options are visible via tooltip on the specific tier. So here you have the screenshot showing you that up. So you can have a list of all the creatures. There we go. And here you can see your progression. That's the total kill you have done since the hunting log happened. As I've said many times, this is not retroactive, so everything you have killed until now will not be accounted. That's the perks you have against the raven, so it's really notified against this creature type. And here you have all the perks you have already chosen and what you have left to choose. You have this little information where you can have more information regarding this. Given that you're making choices along the way, we needed to offer the ability to respec if you want to change your selection at any point. To do this, you simply right-click on any individual entry and select Reset Perk, at which point you will be presented with a confirmation window. Are you sure you want to reset this Raven Hunting Log perk? Your perk will be resetted to 100, and whole higher tier will also be reset. You will need to earn those perks again. This will not reset your total kill count for this creature. Okay, so explanation. Resetting to a specific perk will reset your tier progress to the previous tier. As an example, if you reset the 250 tier, your tier progress will be reset to 100, and you must re-earn your way back to the tier in question. Note that your total kill count is not reset when resetting a perk. We feel that this method of respacing aligns with other mechanics in the game and forces you to think twice before hitting the yes button. Think of your total kill count as something tracked for fun, while you can think of your tier progression as your experience with a specific creature. Also note that we have built the hunting log with a great deal of flexibility in mind. If we end up changing the tier or reward structure, then we can easily increment the version of a specific creature or the entire hunting log, which in turn will automatically refund your selection without resetting your tier progress. In other words, if any changes are made for the choices offered, rest assured you will get a free respec. Hello, Arizona. Hi, good day to you. Armor weight adjustment. Armor weight has been globally shifted down while maintaining existing armor weight ratio. For most players, this should yield individual pieces of armor offering less protection, but you can now wear more pieces. Additionally, defenders have been granted an additional 5 armor weight at maximum level. With those changes, we have assured that a level 50 will be able to wear specific full armor set. Warden, Brigand, Duelist and Warlord full leather, Berserker and Sentinel full scale, Juggernaut and Marshal full half plate, and Knight full plate or chitin. So why the armor weight adjustment have been done? A lot of players don't like our armor weight system. Well, some people don't like it. Some people love it. But we wanted to offer more possibility for players to equip some pieces of armor so they can make more meaningful choice, etc., without giving away to players the ability of wearing a full set all the time, because if it's the case, you will not make choices, you will just take what's best in slot. Here we still wanted to allow you to play around what best combination of item is for you, while giving you more opportunities to wear those different pieces of armor. Therefore, each piece of armor provides less protection because we wanted the protection overall to stay the same. So now you will have less protection per pieces of armor, so you can have more pieces of armor overall, which also allow you to make more meaningful choice related to the stat you want to obtain, etc. Ember Vein and Rupture visual improvements. Utilizing the newly enabled decal tech mentioned above, we have added new visual to Ember Veins and Rupture. Those visual add vein to the surrounding grounds, wall, etc., while also periodically pulsing energy through them. And as I have been mentioning, those give you the indication of the source being the entrance. So you can imagine this light pulsing from that source. Therefore, when you are inside the Ember Vein, you can follow the flow, you can go upstream basically to find back the source. For the Rupture, the radius of the new visual is representative of the range in which creature will turn to ashen. There we go. And last but not least, a new Ember Vein. A new Ember Vein, Blightroot Grove, had been added in the northern section of Highland Hills for players in the low to mid 40s. This Ember Vein is relatively unique, and it is the first to include a solo player section along with a full group content. This is familiar to how areas such as Karth and Undercroft had been structured to allow for solo duo players to have play area near group content when forming group. Feedback on this style of content is appreciated as we look to roll out more similar content in the future. Your feedback matter. New Ember Vein name. That's something that has been requested by player as well. The Ember Vein has been given proper names reflecting their content, theming and location in the world. The list is as follows. In Northreach, Torchback Tunnel, Watcher's Folly. In Meadowlands, the Noxus Bog, Derelict Sanctuary, and Spinner Recluse. Dryfoot, The Crawling Burrows, Basilic Run. Basilic Run, I love it. Because that's so true. Redshore, Flooded Ruins. Well, that's nothing new. Highland Hills, Blightwood Grove. Redshore Reach, Crackscale Cavern. And Grimstone Canyon, Arcos Lair. Isn't that nice? You're so happy about the new visual effect. Yeah, that's really cool. They're looking great. I think they're looking great. And yeah, it's really give a little bit of an atmosphere to the Ember Vein. Voilà, that's it for all of the patch notes. Do you have anything to ask about them? Yeah, I'm really happy about the proper EV name. I'm also happy that a lot of your feedback finds their way into the game. And I hope that you guys are realizing that we are listening to you. I've said it many times, but I'm going to repeat it again. If there's something you want in the game, it's not in the game. It can be for several reasons. 1, we're working on it. It's coming, but later. Please bear with us. 2, this is not something we can do, either for technical reason, social reason, time reason, resource reason, manpower reason, or any kind of those combination. So it's not like we don't want it, but we cannot do it. Therefore, we will find a middle ground, something we can execute to alleviate the pain point. 3, we do not think that your brilliant idea is going to fit the game for a reason or another. So sometimes we just disagree with your proposition. That's just it. It happens sometimes. So we are listening to all feedback. We are not acting on everything for the reason I just mentioned, but we listen to everything, we discuss everything, and we consider everything. And I hope that we are proving it enough, because something that I find very hurtful, almost offensive, offending, not offensive, offending, is when someone says, the devs are not listening to us. That's really not true. Really, really, really not true. Genrai saying, thanks for listening. I reported that death's door issue not too long ago. So I hope my feedback spearheaded that positive change. I cannot say for sure, but probably. Elders, I want more unicorn and rainbow. I hear you. Elder, I'm listening to you. But I don't think it will happen. Yeah, that's the things I would like to... I will take the chance also to our dear player, if you see the patch note and you're worried about something, or you think that something is a terrible idea, please take the time to go on the QA server. I've been mentioning that before and I'm repeating it again. In future, we will organize one event per month where we are gathering the community with the dev team and playing on the QA server all together. So we will be starting in September, and it will just be once per month because we cannot do it more often. It takes time away from development, and it's not like we have enough time already, all right? So we are just doing it once a month, but it will be an event, and I hope a lot of you will be joining it. So you can experience the game, hear the dev, ask questions directly, and really have this interaction like we used to do in the beta and in the alpha. The weekly game, let's speak about the weekly game. It is time for a weekly game, guys. The weekly game is fun. Where is my weekly game? No, here. The weekly game. What is the weekly game? As a little reminder, the weekly game is a fun little thing, but just for fun. It's a weekly task. Every week, perform a simple task for a chance to be selected and win 1 gold coins. So, I'm doing this on Discord. I give you some instruction. You send me a screenshot. And at the end of the week, during the weekly community show, I pick up the winner. So, what we had, let me check that out. So you will find the weekly game in the community tab. So you can see here we have Ember chat and then community, just above suggestion forum. So in the community you will find the weekly game. So last week, what was it? Take a screenshot, including 1, you and a friend, 2, Blue Peter behind you, 3, a grand torch planted next to you, and it's a screenshot per player. So let's see the screenshot we got. Thank you, Marcus. That's Marcus and a friend and a torch and Blue Peter behind. Marcus number 1. Then we have Aluna with a grand torch, Blue Peter and a friend. Perfect. Here we have Katira. We see them with a friend, a grand torch and Blue Peter. Perfect. There we go. We have Liafa with her friends, a grand torch and Blue Peter. And then we have Batsale. There is friend, there is a grand torch, but there is no Blue Peter. Yeah, I'm sorry. This cannot count. I do apologize, but I thank you very much for your participation too. So instead of giving a number, I made a, oh, you forgot something. Because I was hoping that person will, you know, post a new screenshot, but no. And here we have Mitrandir. I'm sorry, there's a friend, there is a torch, but that's not Blue Peter. That doesn't count. It's not Blue Peter. I'm sorry. Where is Blue Peter in some of the shot too? Ah, there we go. So here we have Zakat and Sticks or Honkers. You have a friend, a torch, Blue Peter, so it's good. And here you have a friend, a torch, and Blue Peter. So we have 6 participants because I cannot count this one and I cannot count that one. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. So we're taking the wheel. There we go. I have a wheel ready specific for that. How could you forget Blue Peter? I know, right? I know. So as a little words for those of you that are listening right now, the 1 gold as a reward is very much symbolic. It's just for fun, but I am going to try to convince the team to allow me to offer more interesting rewards. Not a month of sub, that's not what I'm talking about, but something cooler. Hopefully it will happen. Hopefully that will happen. We will see about it. Alright. So for now, it's 1 gold. It's plushies, that will be neat. 50 gold and I will enter. Well, 50 gold is really nice for a high-level player, but for a low-level player, it's insane. It's like he won the game already, so you cannot do that. That's why the reward is not that big. It's big, it's huge for a low-level player. For a higher level player, it's just for fun, right? But the task, the first one was a little bit difficult, so I made it a little bit easier this time. All right. So are you ready? We are turning the wheel. Let's go with the winner. Who is the winner? The winner, it's the number 5. Congratulations. Congratulations, number 5. Who's the number 5? Congratulations to... I think it's Honkers, isn't it? I think it's Honker. Is it you? Because I have the disable. Yes, it's Honk. Yeah, congratulations. Nice. Congratulations. So that's it. So now I have a new game for this week. Take a screenshot including offer your favorite food and drink to a friend. It can be crafted or purchased. 1 screenshot per player showing the trades. Bonus if you add a story about it. But that's just a bonus for fun, you know. It doesn't give you more chance to win to win the game, but it's just nice. If you're telling, yeah, I really like the tea because tea is good. Or my favorite food is the cheese. New Heaven wine, my favorite drink. Crumbly bread for all. Yeah, something like that. Okay, what news do I have to say to you guys? I am preparing several events. First, I will be preparing a content creator meeting once again. If you are a content creator and are still not part of the content creator group on Discord, please let me know. Send me a private message. Show me your YouTube channel, your TikTok channel, your Twitch channel, your Kick channel. It doesn't matter where you are creating content. Just show it to me and then you will be invited in the content creator group. We are going to actively organize and prepare the anniversary event, so we do have the time to work on certain things. I also would like to organize more regularly collaboration between content creator, maybe for videos or for live stream or stuff like this. So we really build up a family feel between all content creator and our respective community, because that's really what will create a beautiful community for Embers Adrift. So that's one thing. Second thing, I am planning to create a static event, for example, the Tuesday night, but not sure again about the time exactly, but it will be the Tuesday European night, so American afternoon. And I want to do a semi-static group of 4 players to leave the opportunity of 2 random players to be added to. So I think it have a nice little core 4 players, and then you can get random players in addition. So there is always room for more players that are not having friends or do not know much people in the game. And we will restart our adventure fresh because now the hunting log is there. And so I will create a warden. That's what I want to play. So I will be writing that down and I would like to start next week. And lastly, I'm streaming Embers Adrift 3 times per week here on Twitch TV, the Tuesday, the Wednesday and the Thursday. And I'm trying to prepare in advance the content I will be doing, so you guys know if you are interested and want to join up. Usually I always have a few friends with me, but there's generally room for 1 or 2 more people, sometimes 3. So do not hesitate to join up the stream. I take first viewers of the stream and then people through the LFG channel and tool. So that's it for the community news. I'm always ready and available if you want to talk to me, if you have ideas of improvement about how I can serve the community better. I'm really open to listen to your feedback because it's good. You can give plenty of feedback to the developer and discuss with me about all the design discussion, etc. I am not designing the game, all right? But I'm serving the community. And if you have feedback to give to me, I'm here to listen to it as well. I really like this little embering here. It's very scenic. The embering on the shore. Right? It's really beautiful. And we are going to have the morning here. Oh guys, this is beautiful. It's so nice. Oh yeah, I need to eat. Need to eat some food. Oh, my bag is missing, of course. I'm always being fooled with that. You visited Montreux during July. Oh, how did you enjoy it? Did you like it? That's too anxiety. Yeah! Charge! For New Heaven! Look at that. Bye, Marcus. When we look at how we have our equipment, it's kind of funny how yeah, how strange it is. That's the bag of someone. Oh, nice. It was a good attempt. Good attempt. Good attempt. Hey, blind rage. I know, offer. There we go. Now it's all rats. Yeah, no more grub bats. It's rats. Goodbye, Marcus. He's right too. The rats seriously didn't aggro anything? Okay. Okay. Well, I'm going to get my bag then. Yeah, it seems like the rats... No, that one is attacking me. Okay, here we have plenty of rats. Oh shit. Oh, my bad. I always forget to pay attention to my life. I didn't realize I was tanking. Oh well. It's a problem because there is no more healer. Thank you, small bone. I'm going to try to save the day. Thank you, small bone. Really good. Well, good job. Good job. Sheila, I'm sorry. I'm out of I don't have anything. Hopefully I will have something very fast. Very fast. Sorry, small. I'm going to res you with this. Take a little bit more time. And then I can do that. Okay. Oh, come on! I didn't even have the time to do anything. Be careful, there's one behind you. Behind you, smart bird. No! No! Look! No! No! It was funny! It was it was actually funny. It was actually funny. Oh well. Background, yeah. More background. Well, I think we need to be cautious and clear the camp one by one. Because we cannot, they are growing, not always, but sometimes. Oh, look! What we were looking for the whole time is here now. Look at this. So now we have a rupture. Well, what are cat, what Sophie? Yeah, exactly. I think, yeah, Marcus did manage to have his bag without growing anything. But not everyone else. Right. Oh, by the way, I can do something for us. Let's do that. We have a nice little green fume. So yeah guys, if you have any question about the game, if you're new, if you just jump in the stream and it's the first time you're lurking right now, first of all, may you be welcome. Thank you very much for checking out my stream. Hope you're doing good and do not hesitate to ask a question. So this is a new effect that there is since the patch, which is those really gorgeous ember line, where you can really see that the area is imbued, is infused with the ember power. It's not pulsing too often, so it's not too cheesy. It's going to pulse in a moment, should be at least. It climbs up the tree, Oh, I need to see that. Oh yes, oh yeah, we see that in the tree as well. Ah, that's really nice. It's really a nice little effect. It goes quite far as well. That really indicates that the ground has been imbued with the ember. Hello, dragon. Hi. Sloth. Yeah. How are you doing, Osagon? And I've not stayed until the end. Oh, I have 4% left. Oh well, whatever. Being too impatient here. Yeah, I agree with the clearing. I don't know where Marcus is. Okay, Marcus went this way. What? Yeah, the rats don't like me. Don't pass by the middle! Or whatever. Okay. It seems alright. But now we have some respawn. Don't worry. It will be fine. Because it was the only one we could use at that time. As a small studio for free, Unreal didn't have free version. But I'm not the best person to answer this question, honestly, but that's my understanding. Our tech dev, which is Undone, has a love-hate relationship with Unity. So for some aspect they love it, and for some other they don't. So Unreal is, or at least was when we start up, too expensive. I think now Unreal is can have a free version as well. Ooh, nice, all the e-cores, that's really cool. At least now I have a bit of e-core. So yeah, let's do your quest until dark, but the quest is over. I need to find the guy in the ruins. I don't know where he is. It doesn't really matter. I don't find the guy. There's no guy here. Okay, I need to go to the toilets. Oh, nice, okay. Be a break for me. We go where you guys want. Yay! I'm in the chariots. It's ours now. Yeah, look at that. Okay. Oh, nice. Oh, this is looking really great. Look at that. We can see it in the trees. So there it is. We can see it pulsing. There we go. That's really cool because it's really give you an indication of where it is. Yeah, nice. That's really looking nice. I love it. And I love how it goes on the trees as well. That look awesome. See how it looks? Just illuminating everything. Yeah, that's a very nice improvement. Flashing Ember tree, yeah, I love it because it's really show up what the embers is supposed to be, and that's because we had a new tech in the game, and so we could afford that. So now we have ant hills, which this is going to be hard. Okay, want to try something really hard? Ant hills without a tank, with 4 players, and with the Ashen just next. like Aluna, no, not that. Come on, Aluna, a little ant hill. It's easy. Let's do it. Like just little ants. Look. No, it's horrible. We cannot do that. Yeah, we can kill the small ant, but like we don't have a tank. We are 4, and the ants are here, so they will turn ashen. Also, yeah, an improvement that will probably be done at some point if we can do it, is that the closer you go to the source, more often they turn ashen. So here we're really at the heart of it. Therefore, they will turn very often. Yeah. It's not the one you wanted, Marcus, but you got one. Ready to run? Give me a head start. But yeah, I really love this. It's gorgeous. There we go. We have an ashen ant. There's probably area where there's more wolf, but it's not a wolf cave, and you don't have a wolf cave here. You have a bear cave. You have not taken the carcass of the wolf too. Look at all those ants. Oh my god. Okay. We have small one. We have small okay. We just don't. We also have big ones. Oh, let's try. Oh my god, maybe let's not try. Just I don't know. Oh, there we go. Okay. Here we have that one. No more background. What, you tired of background? Come on, smart boy. I need hormones. We will need to do the wolf cave run. Where the hormone drop beside wolves? Probably Aluna knows, because I don't. I'm out of stam, guys. I'm out of stam and we have a big guy here. Oh shit. Alright. Of course it has to be on my face now, because I'm trying to res, so makes sense. I don't have crabs. Oh, okay. Maybe don't in crocodile also maybe. Yeah. I thought you said no more back. La 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 la. Oh, hello Castrel, hi. Hello Alice. Yeah, well, background. Background, guys. Another one. This day has been like... Oh my god. Are we back at the... No, oh, we are here. Alright. Well, okay then. What a day, what a day. Thank you so very much for all of the kind words you're sending me through social media or by private message or on Discord or whatever. I really do appreciate. I think the team at the moment really need encouragement and kind words to warm our heart a little bit. We're working very hard on this project and we hope that you guys are enjoying it. If you're a new player, may you be welcome. May you be welcome in the community. Do not hesitate to reach out if you have questions or if you want to just chat. I'm there for that. If you're an old player, thank you so very much for your loyalty and for accompanying us in this weird adventure. So thank you for your patience as well, because I know we have been through all kind of ups and downs, and I'm very, very grateful, and the whole team is grateful for your presence. If you're not playing Embers Adrift at the moment because you're too busy with a certain Baldur's Gate 3 or some other games, it doesn't matter, or you're just not gaming at the moment, we hope that you will come back to the game. Maybe come back when the anniversary hits to celebrate with us, or before that, that will be great. You are always welcome back in the game whenever you decide to come back. And now that there is no subscription obligatory, you can even come back to the game just for one evening or two if you want. So guys, that's the end for this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. You take care of yourself, be a happy being, and I will see you next time on YouTube or on Twitch TV.